Hello my friends, I'm Duchess and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working a little bit on my webtoon and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the process, I suppose. I don't want to make too many webtoon related videos right now because I'm trying to make more webtoon content and also not spoil it for readers who will be reading it in the future because I'm not posting anything right now. So I'm kind of having an issue right now, so this is what we have for today. Today I got done with 4 panels, which isn't really a lot. I could definitely probably do more, but I did have to film my YouTube video today and also do a little bit of homework this morning. So I only did 4 panels, but I think that's pretty good because I wasn't over obsessed with making it look as good as possible. I mean, this drawing right here is a very messy chibi of one of my characters, you know, and it really doesn't bother me at all. I definitely think I'm getting better with just letting it be. So yeah. I also am using a new brush that I recently made, and I hope that this brush is the one that stays as my line art brush for a long time because I always change it up, as you guys know. But yeah, I'm really happy with it so far, and even though it has like a sketchy kind of look, I really do like it, and it's not textured, which is something that I usually do like, but I'm alright with it. I also tried out a new coloring method, sort of. I have done it before, but it's when you color the whole drawing gray and then you just kind of color over it later. And I did the same. I'm gonna do the same thing with the shading, but I still don't really understand how to do grayscale, and since all of my characters have their own specific colors, I'm not really sure how to do that. I'll probably have to do more research and look into that more. Do you guys know any, like, the best way to color? Because I really don't. I just do selection and just choose the colors usually, but then I also feel like doing grayscale or other sorts of coloring tricks and hacks is more efficient and maybe more fun. I don't know. I'm really going to simplify the shading. I have been doing that for a little while now. I used to have different colors for all of the colors when I shaded, so the skin tone had its own shading color and then the clothes had its own depending on what color it was, but now I'm just going with one single color, so that way everything is much easier when I render. The only issue I have with this is that sometimes I feel like the color doesn't go well with, or the rendering color doesn't go well with the actual color of what I'm coloring, and I don't know, I guess I've gotten used to it so it doesn't really bother me as much, but sometimes it just really doesn't match, if you know what I mean. I also wanted to start blending a little bit again because when I first started making my webtoon, I blended a lot of the rendering and the shading parts, but towards the middle and end I kind of stopped and it was just flat blocks of shading, and so I'm just gonna try it out. I'm doing a lot of experimenting these days. So every panel is a little bit different from each other in terms of the way I did it and the way I drew it, but yeah, it's turning out pretty good, and I'm super excited to have a lot of, bulk, or have a lot of episodes ready for you guys in advance. I hope that makes sense. Also, I apologize for my constant sniffling and weird congested voice. I have like a cold or something, so yeah. I really like adding blush on their faces. I used to do it all the time for every single scene, but I feel like in webtoons, if they have even the slightest amount of blush, it just looks like they're blushing about something, but it's just the natural blush. So I started leaving it out, and then their faces would just be like nothing. It just had nothing, and I don't really know how I feel about that, so I'm just gonna start adding blush on all of my characters in every single scene for now, and hopefully nobody thinks that they're just blushing all the time. I'm pretty much done with this messy chibi drawing of Blake. That is all I have for this week. If you guys enjoyed this week's video or learned something new, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get notified. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week.